Hello and welcome to Low Budget Gaming and welcome to another fast Descendant video. So a quick guide on how to farm the two swords efficiently, my strategy for getting the two swords, and I'll also show you some of the locations for the boxes, the storage boxes that you have to open for the new materials that you need for both the swords. I don't know if there are more locations, but I found about 5-6 locations. Anyway, now before we begin, there is a new journal entry added as well with the new void vessel. And it's this one here at the end in the operation records, uncategorized operation records. This last one here, RK layer combat analysis. Now, in order to get this, there's a bit of a mini quest involving the data analyst over here. What you need to do is you need to complete the void vessel once on normal difficulty, once on hard difficulty, and you have to do it solo. So you go solo, normal, to the normal difficulty dungeon, do it privately basically, and then when you complete that, you'll get some prompts to go and talk to the data analyst. He'll tell you to go back, complete it on hard difficulty, again solo, go and complete that on solo, come back, talk to him. That will complete the quest and unlock the new journal. So that part is easy, you get that sorted. A few people said they couldn't do it, so you have to do it solo, that is the thing. Now, the strategy for the two swords. First, let me just show you how they are dropping the materials here. So from the void vessel box here, normal difficulty, you get the box for the shadow sword, okay? And you also get a box with some dog material. If you already have the dogs, you don't have to worry about that. So shadow, 4 boxes. You get 6 decryption keys for completing the new void vessel on normal difficulty. This is a new key, not the old one. And then when you go on hard difficulty, you get the boxes for both the swords, so shadow and Deus Ex Manus. And once again, you get 6 decryption keys. So the key amount is the same. That is interesting because previously it wasn't. Okay, so my strategy here is first focus on one of the swords, get the shadow done first. So make sure to target them. Okay, so if you go here and over here, target the ones here with this and press G, target all pieces, and then you need a new material called the ultra fine particle alloy. This is available from the special material storage boxes on both normal and hard difficulty. Now you are going on normal, you'll get this box and you'll get the materials for the sword and of course the blueprints at the end. So just go and open the special material storage boxes on normal difficulty, open the containers and try to get at least 1 copy done. If you want, you can get the 5 copies of the shadow done. And then what you do is you remove these, you put the Deus Ex Manus, and then you go to the hard difficulty. And for the Deus Ex Manus, there's also a new material called the Photon Quantum Crystal. This is available from the experimental material storage boxes. Now, when we were doing the normal difficulty, we were only opening the special material storage boxes. Okay, so in order to save the keys, we were just opening the special materials. Now, you should have some extra keys as well. And on hard difficulty, I think you get a tiny bit more. So open the experimental material storage boxes. These are the bigger boxes with the green light. So just open them. Again, you don't get a lot, but if you're running the hard difficulty, you will get these. And I would recommend doing normal difficulty solo and hard difficulty in a public setup so that you can get it done fast, because the boss is significantly stronger in the hard difficulty. Okay, so that is how I would do it. Of course, you mark these once you have gotten all the parts for the shadow, and then open the boxes at the end. So hopefully you will get the blueprints. Shouldn't be a problem. It's just constantly going and opening these. And the main reason for lacking these is simply because you have to open a lot of boxes and there are not that many boxes available. What I'll do is I'll do a quick run of the normal difficulty and show you the locations that I've found, about 5-6 locations where you get these boxes. Also, on the 2nd of October, which is today, they've added a new event called the new sector exploration. And over here, when you complete the medium difficulty dungeon 10 times, you get a box with the shadow material. So you'll get at least one copy from here. And also with the hard difficulty, if you do it 10 times, you will get a part of the Deus Ex Manus. And they've also added the battle pass for the sword pass. Okay, I'm sure most people may not buy this, but if you're buying this, you get one sword at level 1. So you can get the sword, make a build if you're desperate or you can't wait, and then you won't have to get all 5 copies. So at level 1, you get Deus Ex Manus, and at that's this easy. And at level 23, you get the shadow. Okay, so you're getting the swords, a copy of them. Okay, so you could do that as well. So you can get one copy of the swords from that event pass if you are buying that. If not, you can do this strategy to get the boxes. So what I'll do now is I'll quickly run the void vessel and on normal difficulty and show you the locations where to get the boxes. So I'll go normal difficulty because it's quite easy. So the main issue here is the new keys, the decryption keys. You won't have too many of them. That's why we are just opening the special boxes so that when we don't run into like too many boxes, we'll save up the keys for the next run and also for the hard difficulty. You can activate the beacons if you want. On the normal difficulties, it's not needed. And also what I would recommend, I don't know if I mentioned this earlier, but for the shadow, play solo. It will be faster in my opinion, or it can be fast with teammates as well. It's easy. And on the hard difficulty, play in a public group so that it's faster that way. Just keep an eye on the boxes. So I'll show you the location of the boxes. They seem to be the same for both hard and normal difficulty, but of course the spawns will be different. You can also put the Veil Analyzer mod on your secret garden if you don't want to use the Vulture, or if you haven't got the Vulture beam rifle. So any gun, you can put the Veil Analyzer. I've done mostly with the Glay and Reyna over here. And most of these enemies are weak to Toxic and Crush type. Okay, so we are over here. The first location of the box is over there, and the other one is on that platform. So I don't know if you want to count that as 2 different locations. 1. So at the moment, we only have the broken boxes. You can open them. They don't require keys, but we are just focusing on the special materials storage box. Another beacon over there. So we'll go over here. So this is the genetic one. We don't need that. Broken one, we don't need that. This is the one we need for the shadow. So we got 2 ultrafine particle alloys. This will take some time. Also, once the next location opens up, you don't have to kill all of them. You can simply kill the enemies required. So you need to kill the Slaughterer, this guy, Elite Slaughterer. As soon as you kill him, you can move on. Okay, so we covered the 2 locations here for the boxes. Now, at the end of this slide, we have more boxes here. So the experimental is this one with the light. This is for the Deus Ex Manus, both of these. So you can open them. I've noticed on the normal difficulty, you don't necessarily get the material, but on hard difficulty, you seem to get it more regularly. So let's see if that happens here. See, we are getting other stuff here. On hard difficulty, you seem to get the photon thing. Okay, so this is the box we need, the special material storage box. And you can see we got 2 more of the ultra fine. Yeah, it will take ages. Normally, I've seen you get from 2 to 5. On normal difficulty, maybe 2 to 4. I've not seen 5 on normal. And on hard, Yeah, I've seen five, but yeah, this is I think maybe the because of the difficulty of the dungeon. Yeah, the normal difficulty is pretty easy. So see, we just did a sword pass challenge apparently. So this is also interesting. I'm still on the fence whether I want to get the sword pass or not, simply because I want to see how fast it is to complete it. So remember, we got two box locations in the first sort of platform area. Then we had this area. Now we have this. So make sure to press your tab because this will show you the location of the boxes. The green ones means the ones that need keys, and the white ones don't require keys. And the only white ones that doesn't require key is the broken materials box. So once again, genetic we don't need. This one we need for the Deus Ex Manus. Again for the Deus Ex Manus. And we don't have any special materials boxes. Another experimental one. So yeah, we don't have the special on this occasion. Okay, so over here, this section, okay, let's get this done quickly. I'm actually liking the Avoid Vessel, this new one, especially on hard difficulty in a full group. It's actually quite fun. And I'm seeing a good variety of descendants as well. I'm seeing Japers, I'm seeing Lunas, I'm seeing Glaze, Kyle even, Lepic. So it's a good variety. Actually, I haven't seen that many Serenas personally, but there are Serenas, obviously Serena strong. Okay, let's take the second piece over here. All right, so next up we have more boxes and let's press the tab here, here up here. So up here and up here. And we have two boxes. Let's see how many we get. Three this time and five. Okay, so you can get five on the normal difficulty as well. So now this one here, genetic, we don't need this for anything. And this is the broken one, so we don't need it. I think I should have more keys remaining. Okay, and then final location is in the corner over here. So let's see if there are any boxes here. See, we got one here. We got three this time. Genetic and genetic. And that is it. Basically, these are the locations. And now you obviously you take the bike and go and fight the boss. So I'll just finish that. I'll go back to Alpine after that. Let's finish this here. I haven't seen any more boxes in these locations. If you know of any other locations, let me know. All right, let's quickly take care of the boss. Okay, let's see the containers. Okay, so this one has the best chance for the shadow. This one has the best chance for the synthetic fiber. I have all of them. I think I'm only missing the. All right, never mind. Just open this. I don't remember. I got cold. Surprisingly, you often get cold. Okay, so let's see. I'm missing the synthetic fiber and I'm missing the shadow. And also, if you see here, our chances, um, synthetic fiber, you can see we are getting more because the box you open, if it has the highest percentage and you still don't get it, this will progress much more than the others. Also, I forgot to mention there is also a new external component set called the this one here, the Manus. So for the Manus, what you can do is you can set up your junk filter like this: MP recovery, max HP, MP recovery out of combat, max shield, drop rate, gold drop rate, or you could go with the defense here instead. Max MP recovery, shield recovery, and max MP. So just set this up and you'll be running this over and over. Your dog will be sorting it out. And by the time you've done a few runs, you'll probably have the 4 different parts. So that is the MP set. If you want to get it for Clay or Kyle or someone, you'll have to make some adjustments. Okay, so that is done. Let's go back to Alpine. All right, so back to Alpine. Let's quickly see how many of these materials we got, because I think we had 54 of the ultra fine particle voice. We have 69, so we got quite a bit in this last run. So yeah, so you can see it's not too bad, and just tackle one at a time, and hopefully soon we will be done. Okay, I actually have another blueprint, so I can make a second. So yeah, you can run this. You'll make progress towards your event box as well, and that will also help you get that. So you can see you've done one, and you can hopefully get the item. And we need 5 copies, so whatever you get should be useful. And so yeah, so that's it for this one. Thank you for watching. See you next time.